So, Perk, is this the version of AD that you expect to see for the rest of the week, rest of the season? Rest of the week, it's the same thing.
Absolutely. And look, I said this before, Rachel, nothing gets you in shape like playing basketball games. And AD is finally getting his legs up under him. Look, when Anthony Davis is healthy, 100% healthy, he's the best big in the game today. And there's no debate in my opinion. What we are witnessing right now, we're witnessing him not only dominate on the offensive end, because in my opinion, he has zero flaws on the offensive end, but his defense has been stellar. Like, it's been so phenomenal the way that he's impacted on the defensive side of things. And when you look at Anthony Davis, he's a generational talent. He's one of one. Shaq-type numbers last year in the bubble when he was playing his best. And right now, he's about to hit his stride. It's probably about to be trouble for the rest of the Western Conference if Anthony Davis could keep this up, which I think he can.
What do you got for Rasheed?
Well, for me, definitely I like AD. I like what he's doing, and definitely he's healthy now.
Yeah.
He's healthy. So that's why we saw the performance that we did last night. But, and Perk, you know this as well as I do, in order for the Lakers to go ahead and go all the way where they want to go, they're going to need LBJ back. LBJ is definitely the glue for that team. And I'm not disrespecting AD. I think he's a great player. He definitely deserves all the accolades he has and he's gotten. But they definitely going to need LBJ. If they want to go ahead and go back-to-back, they're going to need LBJ. We all know that.
Yeah. And look, Sheed, all I'm saying is this. 100% Anthony Davis and even a 75% LeBron James, the Lakers' run is deeper than the Mississippi River, okay? They can have a run that deep in the playoffs with a 75% LeBron James. And the way that Anthony Davis is playing right now, I'm saying that if he keeps this up, which I think he can, the first round of the playoffs for the Lakers could be that round where LeBron could get his rhythm going into the second round. That's all I'm saying. He could get up to 100%.
Well, I don't know, though, Perk, because look at all the minutes that LBJ play. He plays a lot of minutes, bro, and coming back from injury, you know they're supposed to keep him on mandated minutes. But, you know, that's LBJ. He's going to be like, look, I want to play. What they going to do, say no? So, you know, I don't know. I mean, I can't necessarily guarantee them. They'll go as far as LeBron is healthy. I'll say that.
Well, Brian, what have we heard about when LeBron might end up back this week? And just from your years watching him, what do you think his pace is going to be returning from this injury? Because he tried to return last week, didn't quite work, felt more pain than he felt even in his ramp up. Brian, what can we expect?
Well, let me just take a moment to acknowledge that Rasheed Wallace has on his wall a referee giving him a technical, which I think is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in a player's house. So I'd like to take my hat off to you for that. When LeBron came back last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, he was running okay and he was going back and forth okay, but when he went to push off that right leg, he had no spring, no energy. And so much of his offense is created by leveraging his size on his defender. He gets you on his hip, puts you in position, and the next thing you know, you got an and one. And he's going to end up having to shoot a lot. So what that's going to mean is that the Lakers are going to have to really defend. And their defense this whole year has been awesome. They were #1 when AD got hurt. They were #2 in the 30 games that he was out. And then when LeBron was out with AD for a month, they were #4. But since AD has come back, they have slipped way back. Even last night, as good as that win was and as great as Anthony Davis was, they allowed 54% shooting. I don't know how healthy LeBron is going to be. I don't know whether they're going to hit their three-pointers, because when they do, they're a different team. Last night, they hit them. But I do know they can control their defense. And so they have got to defend at the bubble level. And then if it's a 75% LeBron or an 80% or a 76.4%, they have a better chance of getting through the play-in and having a shot in the first round, whoever they play.
I mean, Brian, they just held the Denver Nuggets to 89 points like 2 games ago. So, I mean, that's not
That was a great win. That was a great win.
That was great defense, though. This is what I'm saying. And one thing that I will not do is that I would never doubt a guy that invests $2 million into his body. And we have to realize that when LeBron James came back, He came back because he was testing his ankle. Because of the COVID situation, they're not able to have practices. So that was fill-out games for him. Anthony Davis said last night in the press conference that LeBron James, from what he saw the last 2 days, how he's ramping up his workouts, LeBron James will look just fine. That's what Anthony Davis said.
He absolutely did, and I would believe him. And not only, by the way, Brian, we should all know, not only does Rasheed have that on his wall, his podcast, which is fantastic, by the way, it's become one of my go-to listens. His podcast is called Let's Get Technical. So this man, just like in his playing career, is running from nothing. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.